Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play with Scoots42. Today I wanted to work on beefing up our power a little bit, so I'm going to craft another oil generator. And to get started with that, we want to get a couple more of these iron casings, which I just happen to have the stuff for. Put this stuff back for now. There we go. And I believe we're going to need a couple pieces of canola, so let's come over to the power building. And we'll just hijack a couple pieces of canola. I've been kind of upgrading this stuff as we need it. So instead of a chest here, we've got a small storage crate now. This is still doing pretty good. And I wanted to see if we could get another oil generator working off of this fermenting barrel here and supplement our power. Because I'm getting ready, I've got another building up over here that I want to turn into a machine building, basically. I'd like to get some kind of ore processing going on. Still need to put the ceilings in these buildings, but we'll get to that. So let's get the rest of the stuff we need here. I think we need cobblestone for this. Yeah, any cobblestone. And I did go ahead and extend our sorting system to include, these were double chests. I turned them all into crates, except for the chest at the top. I think this will be plenty for all the different manuals that we may acquire. I think we needed 6 of these. So let's get this crafted. And we're going to want one more energy laser, and I don't remember if I have any down here. I think I've got some item laser relays, and I think I can turn that back. I think we can turn this back into a energy laser. Yes, we sure can. And let's go ahead and grab our wrench. And a couple of tricks here that I've done. Number one, I've got it so that it's ignoring metadata on these. By default, if I remember, the metadata is observed. And I turn that off so basically when I come back in here, I can just pop my tools in. And as long as they're whitelisted, they'll end up back in here regardless of whether or not they've been... looks like I picked up an extra piece of canola. Regardless of the amount of damage they have. So let's pop this down here, and let's see if we can turn this back into an energy relay. You sure can. And you should be generating power now, and you are. So let's get this linked up here. I may eventually want to craft a compass so I can specifically tell this which way I want the power to flow, but I think this will work for now. So we should be getting 160 a tick, and I'm going to want to keep an eye on this for a little while and make sure that we're going to be able to keep up with it. I think this will keep up with it. I've done a number of these in the past, and I think it'll be all right. We may need to end up rigging up another something or other to make sure that these extra bits of canola end up going in here. But I think this will work. I'm not sure what is taking power right now. Maybe the farmer back there. He may actually be doing some work. Check on him real quick, see how you're doing. See, he's full. It might be the press. I think the press might be what's taking the power. Yeah, the press will probably take some power until this is all full. let's see. So I think we're going to let that run for a little while. And let's work on getting some stuff moved over. And there's some other things I'd like to craft. Let's take a little nap. Let's see. One of the things I want to work on today is I want to get some of these display stands made if we have enough. So we're going to need 3 times 5, 15 of the aesthetic green blocks and 15 of the aesthetic quartz. And for that we're going to need a total of 30 blocks of nether quartz. And I have some. I don't know that we have enough to do 30. So we may or may not get to finish this up today. No. Oh, I think we have enough. I keep forgetting it only takes 4 of those. I keep thinking it takes 9. So that should be plenty. I actually made one more than I needed, and that'll be alright. I think we can actually turn that back. No, maybe I'll have to grind it. I think that'll be alright. Let's see, I think we'll put that in here with the fancy stuff. And we'll just go ahead and smart whitelist the block of quartz as well. So let me see if I can chisel this. Do I have a chisel? I do. I think we can chisel these into the chiseled block. I think. I want to double check this real quick. To get that we need a block of quartz. And to get this is the chiseled block of quartz. So there's a couple ways to get the chiseled blocks. I know we can do it with slabs, but I think that is going to be a lot faster. So what we can do now, once I can get outside of course, is we can run over here to the atomic reconstructor, and we should be able to throw these both down and get our chiseled blocks, hopefully. Yes. All right. Kavito is doing some work on the smeltery here. Not sure what he's got planned, but he's trying to fancy it up a little bit, it looks like. So let's come over here and see what else we need. We're going to need a total of 5 of those. So we're going to need, what, 20 Restonia crystals and 5 of the black quartz. We'll need to make a few more Restonia crystals. And we should have plenty of those. And it's times like this I'm really missing Ender IO. I really am, because these buildings would be perfect if we had something like the travel anchors, I think. Oh, but anyway, let's get the rest of the atomic reconstructed stuff we need here. There we go. Let's see. What else did we need? We're going to need a little bit of gold. Let's see, 8 times 5 is 40. We're going to need like 40 nuggets of gold. I think maybe 5 or 6 of these will get it. And let's see. There's our 5. There's 5 more. Let's go ahead and turn you back into gold. And let's put some of this stuff away. Totally digging the sorting system we've got for sure. And there's our 5 display stands. And now we'll need one of these to make the empower, which is this guy. And for that, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. We need a double battery. So we're going to need to make another coil. I think I may have some gold nuggets down here in one of these. Well, maybe we used them all. So let's get one more. And we will need another one of these and a few more sticks, I believe. And some iron? Is that how we make that? I can never remember. Now let's see. Basic coil with Stonia crystals again. Let's just make half a stack of them. I got a feeling we're going to keep needing some of these. I'm thinking that we may get into Botania sooner rather than later, because I'm kind of missing the speed boost I can get from it. I think a Sojourner Sash will be very high on the list. So, back to the Empower. Basic coil. There we go. Actually, let's see what we need for a single battery first. How about that? Need one of those. So we're going to be making quite a few of those, it looks like. And we're going to need a few of those Inori crystals. Let's see if I have any in here. We've got a few. We're probably going to need to make some more Inori crystals as well. Now, let's see how far we can get with what we've got on us. Oh, a little too far. Single battery. There we go. There's the single battery. And we'll need a double battery. And for that, we're going to need to make another one of those coils. So we're going to need, let's just grab a handful of those. Looks like we're going to need a little bit more of the gold nuggets. There we go. Double battery, check. Iron casings. Need one more. What do we need? More sticks. Should have a few in here. Two iron casings. And what are we missing now? Nothing. Ha ha ha. Alright. So there is our Empower. And let's get the rest of this stuff put up. Everything sorting? Is it? Yay! It's hard to remember what I've whitelisted, to go in there and what I haven't. So this is basically going to take up pretty much the whole building, really, because we're going to need this, that, and there. Really, the whole building. So I'll probably redesign this a little bit, just to make it, because I don't even think I can get out of here right now. So let's, wow, did not really think that one through too much. Let's do something like this, I think, for this one. Where did my hatchet go? There we go. And we'll just kind of redesign this building a little bit. See, I think that'll work. And I'll probably want doors in here somewhere. So I think what we can do, not that, come on, something like this. Forgot how much of a footprint that empowerer takes up. I'm pretty sure we've got some more planks, so I'm not terribly worried about the planks right now. There we go. Then I should, I think I can take the doors and do something like this, perhaps. Oh, I know what I can do. We can just turn these around and have the doors like this. And I've got another door over here. Should be down in this. Here we go. Just one, please. There we go. And let's see if I've got any stones somewhere. I think I'd like. Doesn't look like I've got any. We've got one piece of stone. And let's get a batch of stone cooking up here, because we're going to probably want a fair amount of stone anyway. There we go. And we'll worry about automating that door later. I think it'll be good for now. And then, believe it or not, the fun part of this is actually going to be, let's see, so if we do this, that'll close it off. It doesn't automatically close them, but it is going to function as a door, which is good. So the next pit is going to be getting power over here. That, I think, is where things might get a little tricky. Just a little bit. Let's kind of fix this really quick. And what we can do is just kind of make some paths here, I think. And once that turns back into grass, of course, we'll be able to turn those into paths as well. Now this one here is not going to let me do it because that's what the door is on. So we may end up making this and this one a totally different block altogether. But I'm not terribly worried about it, and if nothing else, I'd rather have it just look like grass. So that won't be that big of a deal. So let's see, we're going to need to do two things. We need to power the empowerer, and I believe we're at a point where we should start looking at how we want to store our power. And I wanted to see if mechanism was a thing in this. It doesn't look like it. So let's see, I think there's something from actually additions that we might be able to get away with doing here. That might be a little expensive, because we're going to need one of those. And where did it go? Here it is, the battery box, and we need one of these. So we're going to need a few of these advanced coils. Let's see what else we've got in the way of power storage. Do we have any cells? These might work. Let's see, what about the energy cell? No, how about a power cell? The power cell might sell. Now, I don't think we have any prismarine, unfortunately. Oh, but we can turn nether quartz into prismarine. So how much do we need? See, we would need 2. I'm still not sure if there is a difference. That can store 1,000,000 RF. This can store 1,000,000 RF. So I'm really a simple power cell, huh? What's that all about? No, I don't think we want a simple one. Let's see what we need for a machine frame. That's doable. So let's get some lapis. I think we're going to make 2 of these, is what we're going to end up doing. So 4 lapis. Yeah, 4 gold nuggets, which I've probably got over here. And what else did we need? We'll need 8 iron. And that'll get us that guy. So we're going to need 4 pieces of quartz and a hefty amount of redstone, it looked like, because we're going to want to do 4 blocks. So that's going to be, I think, I want to say something like 36. I think that'll get us our power cells. Oh, you know what we don't have are emeralds. Wow. So we may need to go and visit that village over there. Hopefully we've got some. Let's go ahead and get this turned into the prismarine. Let's go to the village and see if there's anybody left alive that will trade us anything for emeralds. We're going to need 4 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some stuff with me that I know usually will get me emeralds. Like the rotten flesh usually can. And we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what else we can get over there. Wow, I didn't even think about that. But we can at least get those for now. And I think those can hang out down here. Is there any other way to get emeralds? Is there anything I can reconstruct? Not so much, really. Like the only way to get emerald is from emerald, of course. Wow. In the mining world. It's like I really have to, I may have to go mining for it, but I think what we can do is head over to the village. Take a look. Oh, it's just a little to the east. And that's actually working out. I was hoping some squid would spawn in there. Glad that worked out. Squid are useful for a few different things. You know, black dye, that kind of stuff. So let's see. Let's run over here to the village real quick and see if we can't find someone that'll trade something for emeralds. I'm hoping there's villagers left alive over here. Or we might not have any. In fact, it looks like this place has been ransacked. Man. Oh, I see a zombie villager. That's not happy. Where are you, buddy? I hear you. You stuck in there? Oh, I hear somebody. Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Well, at least we had one villager survive. So maybe there's some other ones alive around here. Let's look. I hear you. That's gonna be sad though. I think he may be the only villager that survived. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping maybe a few more of them would have lived. And man, it really looks like this place got tore up. Man. Well, is that green dot a villager? Is that what I'm seeing? But I was wondering why I couldn't see him on my map. I'm thinking that is what is happening. Yeah. Okay, so at least I know how to see him on my map now. So, what we might need to do is come up with a different power solution. We may need to go with actually additions. Not the end of the world. I do know that battery box, though, is not my favorite way of storing power. But if that's what we have to do, so let's head back over. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that some more of the villagers would have survived. That's all right. Let's see. I don't believe I have the redstone blocks smart listed yet. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's see what we can do. Can we do one of those? That I think we can do. But I don't think it would be worth the resources, to be frank, because I'm going to have to use 4 more of those. So I don't think that's the way to go. Let's see if we have any other kind of capacitors. It really hurts not having Ender IO. It really does. Might be interesting. Basic power capacitor. Well, that doesn't look scary at all. And it looks like that has to be installed in something. Ooh. Battery box, huh? Charge pad. Oh, no, that's interesting. wonder what that's all about. That looks scary. So I'm thinking we may end up going with that battery box after all. So let's see what we're going to need. Battery box. We're going to need to make one of these. So we're going to need a few more iron casings. We need 2 more, it looks like. Yeah, so let's get those going. Eight iron, 8 sticks, and 2 of those. And let's just go ahead and grab this stuff. Let's grab it all. We know we're going to need it, right? Now let's grab some sticks. And did I grab iron? No. So let's grab a little iron. And let's get our... No, that's not what I'm not making that yet. Here we go. We'll get 2 of those. Let's see, how many of those are we going to need total? 4 of those. We are going to need a little bit more gold. See if we can get away with 3. And nope. Of course not. How about now? No, still? Need 1 more? Well, let's do it then. There we go. So that'll give us 4 of those. And let's make that one first if we can. Yep, Energizer. Innervator. And now I believe we just need some kind of basic coil. And we need some more Rustonia crystal, of course. So let's do about half a stack, I think will be good, because we're going to need to make another battery. All the stuff I do. Let's see. Of course, if I'd have paid a little more attention and realized we needed emeralds, I could have kept mining until I found some emeralds. And of course, we haven't found any yet. Probably because I'm thinking we need a, what do you call it, extreme Hells biome. Alright, so basic coil, check. So that should give us our battery box. And for the battery box to work, we need to put a battery in it. I used this a really, really long time ago. A little bit more gold. Did I have enough down here? Not quite. So let's get a little bit more, because I think I'm going to try to go for a double battery if we can. Let's just get a few of these. Why not? There we go. Advanced coil. Out of Anori crystals, or do we need to make more? We need to make more. So, it's like we're running short on iron again. Oh boy. Looks like we're going to DC. Probably. Give it just a minute. We're getting pretty close to the wrapping up point, so I really don't want to have to end this episode since we're so close. Yep, there we go. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we are back. So I'm going to try to finish this up. Let's see. We needed to get some more Nori crystals. There we go. We've got our Nori crystals. We're almost done. I do want to still try to get us that double battery if we can. Let's see. There's the single. And what do we need for a double? Another one of these. There we go, double battery. All right, so this is not terribly complicated. I think we're going to want our last relay, though. And we'll turn that back into an energy relay. There we go. So the way this is going to work is, let's break this for just a minute. Oh no, we should break this too. We're gonna totally redesign how this is going to work. So what we want to do is, and I'm just going to set this here for now. That gets right-clicked into there, and you can see that it's going to hold 350,000. So what we'll do is, on one side we connect the laser, and you can see that it's starting to power up. See how that's working? And then, let's see, I think I can do it. Oh, no, that was not what I wanted, sir. Now this guy's going to get power straight from there, and this is actually one of the reasons that we're taking care of this. Now I should be able, I think, to come off of here. And say link that guy over there, and he should be getting power. Yeah, you can see him getting power again. So, I don't think we're going to quite get to how we're going to wire up the Empower today. I think we'll have to save that for the next episode. But that's basically the long and short of it, is we're going to use this temporarily as a capacitor. So, when we come back next time, hopefully I'll have this prettied up a little bit, and I'll be able to show you guys exactly how I plan on doing the power transfers. So until then, don't forget to give me a like if you guys are enjoying or learning anything. Subscribe if you want to be notified of videos I put out in the future. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.